Merhaba arkadaşlar, ben Faizen. Redempti arkadaşlar, başlıyoruz hocam. Çok bir açar, giriş yaptım diyerek hemen başlayalım oyuna. Normal, zorluk diyelim. Ve başlayalım hocam oyuna. Amerika'ya göç. Okay. Bakalım bizim ana karakter nerede? Ortada yok. Aa, arkada. Arkadaşlar göç ediyoruz. Okay. Bu arkadaşlar 10 bölümde biter galiba ya da 11. Tahminler o yönde. Bakalım burada ne için açar buradayız. Ya da parola asker miyiz yoksa ya nereye gidiyoruz hocam, nereye gidiyoruz? Ya hocam. Koşun lan. Evet. İşte açar telefimiz. Yok, hala yok. Kayıtlarımız konuşmuyor.
For one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
Daha pek bir şeyler olmuyor hocam. Yolcuları aşağıda iniyoruz. Burayla ilgili yeter bilgiler alıyoruz. Okay. Bunun açar Türkçe'yi açar, P'de de açar, P'de da. Bazı yerlerde açar, yanlış olabilir açar, çevirdiler sanırım. Evet. Neyse.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man...
Oyun açar aksiyonu geçmiyor hocam yani. Huzur, savaş yok yani. Saldıran yok. Saranlar yok. Saldıranlar. Konuşamadım anasını.
Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently. The Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
Artık geldik hocam yine. Kasabaya.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And
Hadi hocam kasabaya gelelim.
They are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other. And who let you worship in peace?
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing.
Hadi acaba kasabaya gelelim. Geldik galiba. Sonunda.
Here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
Armadillo. Bakalım kaçak konuşacak mı yoksa susuyor mu? Artık. Konuşmuyor. Artar karakterimizin artar, dili yok. Oh yeah. Neyse. Elinde neler var? Elinde haberlerden. Yok. Neyse görevimiz şu ikisi olan Erolog sarhoş. Ne yapıyor lan? Neyse. Girelim şöyle. Okey, katilden arkadaşlar meğersin ama soyda olması lazım o. Onun. John.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends. They're pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
Ses ilgili açar bir şey sorun var galiba ne. Fazla geliyor gibi. Geldi. Şöyle yapalım. Bir orada kalsın. Anlar. Devam. Hadi hocam yürü. Neyse. Bu ata bineceğiz ha. Eğleniyoruz. Okay. Bir an nasıl koşacağız? Galiba 4 kişi gitti galiba. Nasıl tutarsan ne olur? Hadi hadi düzgün yürü. Okay.
Let's go.
Bir de hocam nereye gideceğiz?
That's right.
Nasıl tutsam? Okay. Fazla gidiyor.
Who said I was a decent fella?
Uzun bir açar yolumuz var bence. Neyse.
Why'd they leave?
I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold.
Hocam ortam fena.
What are you doing up at the fort?
Neyse.
Looking for an old friend.
Well, like I said, you ain't gonna
Bir arkadaş
find
arıyoruz
many
ha.
folk
Okay.
around those parts these days.
Bakalım arkadaşlar bu arkadaş kim acaba?
I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
Uzun bir yolumuz var. Acaba nerede duracağız? Arkadaşlar.
Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Thieves Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hold up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all?
Bakalım. Bu yolun açar sonu nasıl bir yol olacak acaba? Yol olacak. Bakalım.
Yeah, so it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson, do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
Acaba nerede duracağız hacı? Hacı nerede duracağız?
You
Hadi ya.
ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you're better off not knowing.
Hocam nerede duracağız? Söylesene hocam. Sağa mı çıkıyoruz?
Coyotes! What a waste of good meat. Not far now. You'll see the fort when you get to the top of this hill.
Aha geldik galiba. Maker Hisar.
Listen, mister. This here's what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Gidelim bakayım. Tamıyoruz. Tamıyor. Sesi aşağı biraz attıracağım. Bekleri. Ekleyelim. Tamam. Gençler yukarıda yok. Okey. Hadi hocam. Heh. Böyle. Boşlukta yapıyor ne? Okey. Alacı. Birisi yok mu hocam? Selam. Selamünaleyküm. Kimse yok mu? Kimse yok.
Bill! Bill, I've come for you!
Sanırım artık aradığımız kişi Bill. Okay.
Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Hadi hocam çıkın.
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh.
Oo, Bill açar tek değilmiş.
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge.
Arkadaşlar ilk arkadaşlar savaşımız başlıyor.
And no
Aha,
more
Dutch.
you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Ağır oldu.
Poor John.
Acaba öldük mü? Tabii ölemeyiz. Ana karakteriyiz. Akbaba. Sizler gelmiyor. Yardım yok. Trenler gördüğümüz ablamız. Abla galiba bizi görmüşler. Güzel. İnşallah ölmeyiz. Bir adamları gelmiyor. Okay. Yeni dostlar, eski sorunlar. Okay.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarlane. Miss Bonnie McFarlane.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarlane. I don't know.
Huh. So what were you doing?
I was trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Neyse arkadaşlar konuşmalar arkadaşlar az geliyor arkadaşlar. Sesleri. Neyse. Şimdi ne yapacağız? Bonnie'nin yanına git. Okay. Bonnie. Orada. Okay.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
Well, no time to waste. The horses are saddled up over here.
Yürüyelim. Yardım edelim.
There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarlane.
I picked out a fine horse for you. Come on, time for you to see what a real ranch looks like.
Okay. Koşturmuyoruz. Hocam. Konuşacağım mı? Bonnie. Yoksa...
To your right
Okay.
is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store
Küçük
before.
kasaba burası. Okay. Ne yapacağız?
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase. That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better.
Nereye kadar gideceğiz? Acaba yine acayip uzun bir yolculuk yapıyoruz. Yapıyorum.
That's the barn over there.
Evet.
Himself when I was just a little girl.
Orada gidip bir şeyler yapacağız beyler ama yok değil.
And here we are back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarlane.
Alayalım şöyle.
What are you waiting for? Come on, I don't bite.
Gidelim oraya. Yeter varken gezdik.
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Bayağı 잘 uyumuşuz.
Miss McFarland.
Remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
Oho güzel.
See just who is
Ne tutacağız
trespassing
ha?
on our land.
Nöbet. Tutacağız nöbet.
This is a fine weapon.
Evet.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time. Come on then, let's mount up and take a look around.
Aha. İnci koyacağım. Öyle dön. Nereye gidiyoruz?
Let's go. Keep your eyes open and try not to get yourself shot again.
Eşlik edelim. Evet edelim. Oh.
Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine
Buraya gelen
intuition,
birisi
we
ya
should
da
make quite
bir
a
hayvan yok. Okay. Gidelim şöyle yavaş yavaş.
Yeah.
Aynı hızda gidelim. Bir yerde bir şey var gibi. Evet.
God damn it, these rabbits are at it again. Come on, let's get rid of them once and for all.
Nereye gidiyorsun lan? Neyse gidelim. Bir daha atla hocam. Sen.
But you thought I couldn't use this, didn't you? Let's see that rifle. I want a couple of these for the pop. Got one!
Gidin personlar. Öleceğim sizi.
Better shooting rabbits and outlaws, I see. Good shot. Good shot, Mr. Marston. That rabbit
Başka?
chance. Let's mount up and patrol the rest of the property.
Adam yok. Hatta kaldı. Böyle varsam gelir. Güzel.
Let's get going. We've still got plenty of ground to cover.
Işık ışık devam.
Yeah.
If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Look out! Coyotes! Shoot 'em before we get to the animals! Hurry! I bet they're going straight to the chicken coop.
Kaçmayın kurtlar. Yatarda kurtsa.
Come on.
Hadi hocam koş.
That makes you
Tamamdır.
up.
Bırak lan beni.
Damn coyotes!
Güzel.
Looks like that was the last of the coyotes. Just a shame we had to lose any of the chickens. Let's go. I'll take you back to your room.
Okay, eşlik edelim.
You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill
Ah,
Williamson did get
Jibber.
lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
Tarımlar çarşı. Okay. Alayım şöyle. Tamamdır.
Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarlane.
Okay. Hocam onları biliyoruz hocam ya. Biliyoruz. Geç onları. Okey. Güzel. Başka? Yok galiba. Orada anladık. Evet, var mı başka? Orada kilit değil. Bir sürü var. Okay. Birden alet. Edelim. Buraya kaydedeceğim. Devam. Nereye gidiyoruz? Bu oyunun yanına. Okay. Tamam, bir tane açar görevimiz var. O da Bonnie'de. Okay. Konuşalım.
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarlane. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only would I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see.
Yarışalım lan. Yarış.
All right, I'll show you how we ride around these parts.
Önce ben çıkacağım. Nerede yarışacağız?
Let's go.
Hadi hocam.
Whoa there. On the count of three. 3,
3,
1,
and
go! I trust you're not
ben
gonna be a
kazanacağım.
gentleman
Lanet
about
olası
this.
You don't know me at
yarışı.
all, Miss McFarlane.
Yemen lazım. Açar, çiğde açar, bas çek yapıyoruz. Ölüde açar daha hızlı oluyor. Ne oluyor lan? Ana ne oluyor? At. Açık. Kullanamayacağız galiba. Okey. Altın bir yazı var aynı. Okey. Haydi bakalım. Daha kaybedeceğiz. O öyle.
Let's go. Let's go. Whoa.
Ay. Yakaladık mı? Sayılır. Yakaladım seni.
You got problems with the spurs?
Come on.
Giddy up!
This is
Güzel.
how it's done.
Bana sarbaş, küçük parbaş. Elim arıyor parmağım. Yani küçük. Yani. Nereye gidiyor lan?
Come on. Yeah.
Kaybettik galiba.
See you at the finish line!
Görüşürüz orada. Ablacığım.
I thought you said you could ride! Don't go easy on me!
Jingle those spurs, Miss McFarland.
Ellerim ağrıyor.
I bet you're starting to regret your brave words, Miss McFarland. Are you saving the best for last?
İniş az
Come
bitti.
on, easy up now.
Az daha kahve tutacağım ya.
Easy now!
That was fun.
Sure.
You know, you should go pay the marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston.
Tamam arkadaşlar. Orta yemeğe. Güzel. Ne açıldı? Delivery Jones. Okay. Tabii hocam bizi açar. En yakın açar. Görevi açar. Devam ediyoruz.
Ah, Mr.
Devam
Marston,
Kurt.
how are you?
Good, Miss McFarland. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman.
Hop on up, Mr. Marston. If you don't mind, I'd
Okay.
really like to get moving. You're
Tabii
looking
sürücüde
much
de-
better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss, I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's
Kurtlar
hope for
gelmiş
you
yine.
yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of
Okay.
any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about
Gidelim
you?
bakalım.
Have you ever given up hope
Uzun bir açar
altogether?
yolculuk yapacağız.
I haven't really
Belli.
entered into it.
Yine.
It's not really something I think
Üç kere
about.
açar uzun bir yolculuk yaptık.
I can't really say I understand.
Bir de
you.
yarıştık.
I can't always say I do
Okay.
either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to signify that gibberish with a response.
Aşağıdan çıkın lan yolumuzdan. Neyse alalım.
I think it's kind of funny I found you dying on the side of the road and now you're driving me into town.
You have a strange sense of humor.
Well, you must admit, it's an unusual start to a friendship.
I didn't realize we were friends, Miss McFarland.
Oh, please. Now who's being funny? Listen, I know that business with Williamson is your
Arabam
business,
doluyor,
but I
ağaçlar
don't know.
fazla
You've been good to
uzaktayız.
us, and
Okay.
I don't think you're a bad man.
İleride bir şeyler
Stupid,
sorun
perhaps,
çıkacak
but not
gibi
rotten.
geldi.
I just
4
worry
kişi var
about you
ileride.
prowling around these carts like you're some kind of
Bir
deranged
araba var.
bounty hunter. Like Paul always says, don't go waking snakes.
I appreciate your concern for us lesser mortals, Miss McFarland. I really do. And if there was any other way out, I'd take it. I can assure you of that.
Bakalım açar şu dörtlü yeri soyacak mı acaba?
You never did tell me where you live.
I have a small holding up in Great Plains.
A farmer? Yeah, and I'm the Queen of England. And at what point during your day of hunting down outlaws do you find time to raise chickens?
Only been at it 3 years or so.
You're
You're telling me? So who's looking after this farm of yours right now?
Uncle. Well, he's not my uncle, as far as I know. Just an old dog who's as lazy as a lizard on a hot day. Kind of fella laboring under the delusion that age...
Abi lan hocam.
Sounds
Nerede
like the
yürüyorsun?
perfect person to leave in charge of your entire livelihood.
We go way back, and I didn't have a lot of choice.
I'd be getting back there if I was you.
That's what I'm trying to do, man.
Biraz hızlı gidelim de. Oh, koştu bir yol.
How well do you know New Austin?
I don't. We talked about coming down here many times, but never made it.
Who's we?
Me and the folks I used to work with. Yeah, New Austin. The last real outlaw country, where the old ways still hold true. Do a man wrong, he'll shoot you for it. Do a man right, well, he still may shoot you for it. But at least you have an idea of what's right and what's wrong there.
Dear, oh dear, Mr. Marston. What dreadful novel did you get that romanticized dribble
Pero
out
hasta
of? Those
las
days are long gone.
Las
if they were ever
había-
here at all. According to Paul, those days were just people shooting each other because they
Ah,
lost
az kaldı.
swords. We'll be lucky if our ranch survives
Las hava
another 5 years.
gözüktü.
Businessmen are the new cowboys.
Yolumuzu açar, sorun çıkmadı, saldıran yok. Okay. Sorun çıkmadan geldik hocam Kastavya.
Like a man who's been through the mill.
Thank you.
I mean, you've lived some life. I'm 27 years old and I have rarely left Hennigan's stead. Although many years ago we did briefly employ a French governess. Well, I think she was French. She said she was French, but she spoke Russian.
Armadillo ya, yaşar geldik
Become a
artık.
lady.
A change of pasture doesn't always make for a fatter calf.
I know, and I wouldn't change my life for all the money in the world. I'm just saying.
Ha.
So this
Mutfağa
Armadillo.
kesildi, neyse.
Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us.
Hı.
Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. First one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
Ay. İyi gidelim hocam. Selamlar.
Hello there.
Açalım.
I'm selling some good tonics if you need
Yani
them.
için
You have any night fevers, come back and see me.
Why,
aldık. Okey. Başlattı. Yarı ki. Bilgi. Hafif velisi olan özel kuyu kalori gibi at. Normalden daha hızlı ve güçlü. Bizim attığımız değil. Okey. Bonnie.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take a stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
Tamamdır. O ilaçlar. Neyse. Aromayı öğrenmeyi istiyorsan birlikte bir kütlesi. Şey. Başka bir şey yok galiba. Onurumuz arttı. Ünlüler inşaatı ne acaba? Ha, okey. O yolculuk şeyi. Okay. Ha, okey. Topla yapıyor harita. Bir tane görev var. Ilgili. Bonnie'nin görevi. Okey orada. O zaman şu şerifini açar, görevini açar yapalım. İyi. Başlayalım.
Excuse me.
Hey, hey, you got a visitor.
Shut up, you! And what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
You that fella from the train company?
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer? You them, one of them Williamson boys.
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Come on, what, you getting cute with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Jonah, put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir. And you. Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har. Dickhead.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county. Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. Whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people who pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what. Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy. You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
Come on then, Martin.
Gidelim bakayım oraya.
So who are we looking for?
A bunch of 2-bit hoodlums.
Bayağı yürüsene lan.
A fella called Walton. Goddamn road agents who prey on the stages coming in and out of town. Drivers in Armadillo spend more time with their hands in the air than on the reins these days.
And you're happy to let them drink in your saloon?
Happy? No. But the way I figure it, better they're carousing in there than out robbing decent folk.
That's an interesting approach to law enforcement.
I do what I can, Mr. Marston. We ain't the government.
Geldik. Geleceğimiz yere.
There's the dumb rat bastard now.
Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into.
Walton's the top screw. Let's get after him. God damn it, he's on to us. Get after him.
Gel koçum. Aa, bizimki bu oluyor. İyice kadar takip et. Öldürme. Okay.
Walton's as bad as you say he is, why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
Because that ain't how the law works.
Is that right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still talk.
Doesn't sound like he's a man to be reasoned with.
He ain't.
Fazla uzakta değil.
My hospitality, and he'll be telling me what I need to know. Walton's gang's been growing fast.
Outlawing's easy money for easy work.
Cholla Springs, Gap Tooth Ridge, these boys get around. Walton's a start, but there's plenty more where he came from.
Adamımız ne kadar uzattı?
Looks like he's holed up at the old Pleasant's house. Let's hold up a minute and find a spot for our horses.
İçinde orada acaba. Okay.
Looks like we got company, boys. Damn. Take cover.
Okay.
We'll work our way up this hill.
Over here, pussyfoot. No. Marston, I got you covered. Move up to that wagon. There's one behind the gate.
Helal oldu taküyle. Okay. Başka. Tamamdır. Hop. Da gitti.
Take cover behind the outhouse. Careful, there may be more here.
Who's that woman you brought with you, Marshal?
Okay.
Yeah.
Just walk away.
That's Walton inside the house. Let's see if we can keep him alive.
Okay. Ayağından vurdum.
Walton, your killing days are over. It'll be trial and the rope for you.
Hocam kaçamaz seni.
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston. Why don't you check in with me next time you're in town?
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend. I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
Come on.
Bu görev de bitti. Bir tane açar görev yapalım, sonra da açar. Videonun sonunu açar geleyim ben de. Benim at nerede? Ya şunları soyabilir miyim acaba? Soyma ilgili bir şey var mı? Yok öyle. Gidelim oradan. Aşağıda ilaç. Okay. Haritaya bakalım. En yakın görev. Telefon var. O zaman çevre görevini açar. Yapalım. O zaman. Gidelim oraya. Gidelim. O ya şimdi mi söylenir ya? Söylenir. Neyse. Kaydetme ile. Basit kapanana. Hala bununla ilgili. Okay. Neyse şu adamları açar. Şimdi arayı alalım. Hazine anahtarı. Başka. Hoşgeldi var mı? Nerede? Anahtar nerede? Bende değilse. Duyuyor da. Tam olarak. Ha. Şimdi geleceğiz. Dur. Galiba harita şu böyle mi? Ha, aldık. Almışız. Okay. Hemen şu göreve geçelim bir. Ardından. Ne oluyor lan? Alamayız. Yerinde dur. Ağda sıçtık adamları. Çabuktan alırım. Güzel. Alalım işler. Ben seni ver olayım. Yağmala hocam, yağmala. Yağmala, yağmala. Yağmala. Adamla konuş. Kadın nerede?
They took my boy. My boy.
Who did?
He's missing. He's only a youngster. My boy is missing.
Where?
O zaman Arsar bu görevden sonra Arsar videonun sonuna Arsar geliriz.
They took him.
Can't the police force help you?
No, they can't even help themselves. Please, sir, my son is missing. I need your help.
If I find him, I'll bring him back to you.
Hey koçum.
Hello there. Please, sir, he's just a young boy. Will you hold up?
Sen değilsin. Bırak bunu. Harita. Buraya gideceğiz galiba. Herhalde. İnşallah orası hazırdır. Bu görevin yeri. Evet, burada bir kan var. Arayalım. Evet. Bir taşı. Okay. Abi yardım ederiz. Benim bir yerinde dursa bu. Aa. Okay. Alayım. Tuzağa tekmiş abla. Ayağına vurdum. Yine dur. Tamamdır. Sen de git. Hangi Türkçe yapıyorduk lan o şeyde olmazdı? Ayağına vurdum.
Sorry, miss. My fault.
Duracağım mı? Aa. Okay. Ayağına vurdum ayağından. Neyse yavaşlayalım.
Ain't your day.
Onun önünden güzel bir para çıkar mı? 4. Bir. Yok. Benim atım burada. O kadar açar vurmak da açar, yanlış yaptım. Okey. Bu azın 7 de açar. Onu da açar. Sonraki bölümde bulmaya çalışacağız. Neyse. O zaman açar. Sonraki bölümde açar. Kaldığımız yerden devam edelim ve görüşürüz.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up